Breaking news now at 8. Several homes destroyed and more damaged in a fast-moving brush fire in San Bernardino. Mike.
Yeah, Susie here at the desk. We've been following that fire since it happened just before 3 o'clock this afternoon. And tonight we're looking at the response in the air. Noticeably absent when we first got overhead. We'll take a look at what it all meant. Danny?
We are tracking those conditions in San Bernardino where we saw that fire earlier today. On top of that, fire danger will be elevated going into tomorrow. We are still in the midst of this heat wave. We're going to talk about how long it lasts. That's next.
Could Inglewood's Hard Summer Music Festival be a hard sell for next year after complaints from nearby residents forced to face the unwanted music?
And who will be on the Democratic ticket with Vice President Kamala Harris? We could know by tomorrow as former President Trump looks to poke holes in her campaign.
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
And welcome to KCAL News tonight at 8 o'clock, also streaming live on CBS News Los Angeles. Good evening. I'm Chauncey Glover.
Hi, everyone. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm Susie Suh. We begin with breaking news tonight. Flames destroy homes and send people running for their lives in San Bernardino.
That's right. There are evacuation orders in place tonight. Desmond Shaw kicks off our team coverage on the Edgehill Fire tonight, live in SkyCal. Des?
Yeah, Chauncey and Susie, we're seeing the aftermath here right along Vista Drive. This is where 4 of the 5 homes burned that we saw today. The 5 that we know of that burned completely to the ground. Several more that were also damaged. The other one up here on El Camino Road, which is actually still burning. This was one of the very first homes that we saw earlier this afternoon when we arrived on the scene. And you can see that San Bernardino Fire still has a lot of mop-up operations. They're going to be here into the overnight hours as I widen out and show you all that burned here. So it was mostly that neighborhood. That's where we saw the most destruction, but you can see how it raced across 2 different hillsides right here. So I wanted to zoom in on this area here where we believe may have been the ignition point, right here off of Beverly Road and Edgehill Road. This for the Edgehill Fire. Right in this area, there are evidence markers. We saw some investigators earlier looking at that area, and as I widen out, you can see how this was able to kind of almost race like a V to the west, simply by going uphill with all of that brush, and then it was carried to the east here by the breezes that were about 15 to 20 miles an hour earlier. So as firefighters got to the top of the hillside to save all of these homes over here, they were stretched pretty thin, unfortunately, and we have 5 homes that have burned. Just a terrible day in San Bernardino. Live at SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Back to you now in the studio.
All right, Desmond, thank you so much. And more now on those evacuations. They include residents living south of Ridgeline Drive and those living north of Edgehill Road West to and including Beverly Drive. Marshall Elementary at 3288 North G Street is also open for evacuated residents. And KCAL News reporter Nicole Comstock is live on the ground for us tonight with more. Good evening to you, Nicole.
Good evening, you guys. And you know, the good news is the forward spread of this fire has been stopped. But the bad news, of course, is that multiple homes have been lost out here. Here's a sobering look from SkyCal to show you just exactly how destructive this fire was. And it happened so quickly out here today in the heat. The San Bernardino County Fire Department says that's because of the steep hillsides out here, overgrown, very dry brush, and of course, extreme heat. An updated estimate has the Edgehill Fire mapped at 54 acres in size. And tonight they tell us it's 25% contained. The fire started at 2:40 this afternoon and took off very quickly in these conditions. It does sound like a relatively small amount of brush to be burned, especially when you hear of the major loss of property out here, at least 5 homes that look to be severely damaged and or destroyed. Investigators are working out here at the point of origin. We don't have many details on exactly what they believe happened when this fire started, but the San Bernardino Police Department does say that a person of interest has been detained. No further details, so we don't know if that person maybe intended to start this fire, if the fire was caused by accident or by neglect, and they're still working on those details as well. The San Bernardino County Fire Department tells us their first ground crews out here realized immediately the explosive potential for this fire, and they don't own any of their own aerial assets, so they always have to request them when they have a fire like this and they think they need them. They say they did so and that those requests were filled out here in a timely fashion. Here's Eric Sherwin with the San Bernardino County Fire Department.
Again, we're dealing with triple-digit heat under the influence of a wind, pushing this through a very robust yet fully dried and cured grass crop. It moves so quickly across the slope. Even getting our structure defense engines in place in enough time that they can actually do productive work was quite a challenge on this incident.
Again, they had some winds out here today that definitely didn't help them fight this fire, but those winds are definitely tapering down tonight. It is a little bit cooler out here. It started at about 109 degrees when they first responded to this fire. It's definitely down in the lower 100s now, so they say that will help them overnight work on those areas that are still burning, still smoldering in those homes, the most severe. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Nicole, thank you so much for that update. Well, meanwhile, SkyCal was over the Edgehill Fire not long after it started. One thing that was noticeably not there, firefighting helicopters.
KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. And Mike, you had the chance to speak with fire officials about this delay.
Yeah, and you know, excuse me, you heard Nicole mention it really quick there. She talked to San Bernardino County Fire about the issue, but that is one thing that is so different from the other counties that we cover, right? Los Angeles County, Orange County, Ventura County, even Riverside County. When we get there, that's always the fire helicopters are always beat us to these fires, and that certainly was not the case. So I want to show you some video here from SkyCal. This was the first time that we saw a firefighting helicopter. This was at 4:13 p.m. The fire started there. You see the shadow. That's the first time we saw the CAL FIRE helicopter. That's a Black Hawk. 4:13 p.m. was the first time an aircraft made it overhead. The fire was dispatched at 2:38 p.m. So we're talking about an hour and a half from the time the fire was dispatched to the time that a helicopter got overhead. Now, later on, as we continue to cover this story, we saw 40 King, that is the San Bernardino Sheriff's helicopters that responded. They used a Huey and an A-Star to fight the fire. You can see the Huey there dropping it out of the belly. They also used an A-Star helicopter that had a bucket that you see here, picked it up from a pool in a nearby park and would go drop water on the fire. Now, it's important to point out that with the speed and intensity that this fire moved, it is unclear that if helicopters there right of way would have made any kind of difference at all, but it is certainly a tool in the tool belt that took about an hour and a half to get it to the fire. We had Eric Sherwin on KCAL News at 4 while we were covering this story, and I had a chance to ask him about it. In all of the counties that we cover, every time there's a fire, aircraft are almost immediately on scene, and I'm just curious if you have any idea what kind of the delay was in this fire.
So here in San Bernardino County, when we look at LA County or LA City or go down to Riverside that have their own aircraft assigned to them and have the ability to launch those aircraft on the initial dispatch. Here in San Bernardino County, we typically request aircraft and those orders are then filled. So you don't see as quick a turn, but those assets are absolutely asked for from our initial responding units.
Yeah, and eventually, like I said, they did get CAL FIRE and San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department out there to help. Susie, as we come back out here to the desk, we'll see if that's something they want to reevaluate in the future of getting their own dedicated firefighting helicopters. But in this situation, they did not have them and had to request from allied agencies.
Yeah, such a sad scene behind you. Mike, thank you so much. Well, the extreme heat, no doubt, boosting the risk of fire danger here in Southern California.
Next weather is Danny Roberti here with more tonight. Danny?
Hi, Chauncey. Hi, Susie. Yeah, they were dealing with some really treacherous conditions out there. And we are going to continue to see this over the next couple of days. We are in the midst of this heat wave, the two hottest days today and tomorrow. We're taking a look at the conditions in San Bernardino. They're in the mid-90s, close to 100 right now. So things are cooling down. Relative humidity, we're starting to rebound a bit. Still very dry, though. We're under 25%, and the winds are dying down. I mean, we had gusts between 25 to 30 miles per hour, down to 20 miles per hour right now, and these winds will continue to taper off tonight. But we're going to see another uptick tomorrow when we're dealing with the hottest part of the day again. So that's going to be the concern, is this elevated fire danger. Temperature is still really warm right now. We have one more really hot day before we start to notice some changes. I'll break those down for you next.